Hi guys, welcome to the stream. Sorry for the delay there. I am converting everything right now, so you can see I have 2 electric stoves, although the second one, or electric furnaces. Second one doesn't have power right now because I only have one generator, or one solar panel. We do have electric stove, we have advanced benches. Have a refrigerator, which probably, yep, it actually does have power. So yeah, we're making some progress. I'm making some sintered brick right now so I can get a trough for keeping my friend fed. Because right now he is probably hungry. That's only 10. I need 12. And actually, I'm just not going to do extra right now. So we're going to put his food tray out here. Actually, on this side. Do not put it right up against the house because it will actually... he won't eat out of it. I don't even know if I have any meat for him, to be honest with you. Actually, I can just go to the tray. It'll tell me if I have any in my inventory. And I do have some pork, so we'll give him that. And for right now, until the filter gets going and I get some purified water, let's at least give him some boiled water to be able to drink. I don't want to give him all of it. That doesn't make any sense. I'm going to have purified water soon enough. Give him some water. See if I can craft a garage. Which I need rusted parts. In the last video, I kind of talked about the fact that I think I screwed up because I did not do enough looting in the low tier areas, so I may have to go back and do some more low tier looting in order to get some of those parts. But I think we're looking pretty good at the moment. Where did that come from? I don't even know how I ended up with that. Some metal scraps. Not that that really does me any good right now, but hey. Alright. And let's get a little bit of light on the subject here. Just so it's not quite so dark. This is actually lit decently. So we do have the filter going. We do have 4 purified water, which actually I don't want to give to him because I need it to craft my melee weapon that I want. We'll just start turning it into ice cubes. Only going to take 4 minutes. The filter is going to take longer than that. Turn the switch off so that the electricity goes. Well, it doesn't matter right now. Alright, and I don't think I have enough power or enough supplies to make any more solar panels. Yeah, I need refined parts and fuses, and I think I actually can make... Ooh, we can make a dental set for our friend. And I'm I'm only going to be able to do 4 solar panels. I have 1. Takes 4 fuses each, so we need 12 fuses. I really could use one of these. And as many of these as I can make right now. So while all that is going, I'm going to go out and get some more. Now see, these guys should leave me alone, which they are. Just because I'm a Beastmaster. Let's see if we can get any parts that we need. There are several vehicles in relative close proximity. And sometimes they will have the parts that you need. Ah, there's the insanity. So it must trigger at level 20. Is when you start building up insanity during the lunar cycle. And I'll bet now the enemies will start spawning and I'll have to deal with that fun. Not having any luck with parts right now. I think I got a refined part out of one of them, but that isn't what I'm looking for. There's another refined part. Pretty sure. I don't remember. I'm not getting closer. Is he over here? Seems to be blipping faster. There we go. Yeah, now you come out and show me where he is. Which means that now I should be able to start getting the lunar crates as well, which is going to come in really handy because I would like on this server to actually get enough of the lunar pelts to be able to craft the lunar version of my tier 5 clothing. So hopefully that'll work out. And I just realized too that I have this guy out there collecting who is going to give me some meat that I can give to my friend. There you go, buddy. Have some food. Three more. I had 4, so that gives me 7. I need 10 total. If I go fishing right now, by the time I get back, I will probably have what I need. Okay. Whoops. Well, there we go. And these. So before I even start farming for that stuff, let's go see if we can get a northern pike so that as soon as I have enough purified water, I will also have the pike and be able to craft my preferred melee weapon. Which is going to be a huge upgrade for me. I'm obviously a frost build, and the northern pike, the frozen northern pike, is going to incorporate with that perfectly. Whoops, before I do that, let's go talk to our friend here and get some dough bait. I'm sure 50 of them is more than enough. If I go through that much and don't have a northern pike, I probably should shoot myself. Alright, so let's get the fishing pole. Now, in my experience with fishing, first of all, you want to use dough bait. You want to fish in this spot when it comes to northern pike. And you should get a northern pike within 4 casts in any one spot. So this one's a sea bass. Now, the thing is, for the scenario challenge later in when you hit phase 2, it's going to want you to catch 10 fish of different types. So if you do that now in phase 1, when you get to phase 2, that's just one of the things that will be checked immediately. And if you do everything the way that I do in preparing for phase 2, when you hit day 1, minute 1 of phase 2, you'll be able to hit those season challenge and get all the rewards right off the bat, which is going to give you, for one, 120 ciphers for making for your memetics, which is huge and massively helpful when you just start out in phase 2. So it is very helpful to get that right off the bat. While you are fishing here, once you do catch, there's my northern pike. Once you do catch a northern pike, if you are trying to get the formula for northern pike, which you can't get till phase 2, but it is going to take you 10 of them to buy the formula, and then 1 of them to craft it, means you got to get 11 northern pike. That's a lot of northern pike. Once you catch one in a spot, move to a different spot. Like, I would go out to the end of that pier and fish again. I don't think I've caught a beaver yet, which would give me another 3 ciphers. There we go. And then once you catch one there, come out to this one and fish in that direction. Once you catch one there, go out to the end of that one, fish out to the end of that one. Go up here and fish out that direction. Just move every time you catch a northern pike, and you will catch them more quickly than if you just stay in one spot the whole time. Alright, let's go ahead and collect these journeys. Alright, Whisper. Hold tab, 10 o'clock position. Type it, hit enter, then leave message, and it'll put one of these little flower things on the ground. This one, when she comes and grabs you, she's going to come, throw you down, act all conceited like she did something amazing. And there's nothing you can do about it, but she acts all tough and shit. Screw her. Really don't care. And she steals some of your whispers. But then she runs away. She wants you to go and fight her. So this thing will show up. Maybe I'm not zoomed in enough. Nope. Oh, because it ended at the same time. So she'll steal some of your whispers, but honestly, at the end of that lunar cycle, you're going to get them back. It's not a big deal. It's just annoying. And she's super conceited about it, and it just kind of... to me, it's irritating. It just rubs me wrong. Alright, so got my northern pike. So as soon as I have the 10 ice cubes, which I just got enough water to get the 10 ice cubes. I'm only going to do 10. And the reason I'm only going to do 10 is because my friend out here really could use that water, because it is much better than boiled water. So we'll give it to my friend. We'll start using the refrigerator for things that will spoil. The other stuff, just stick in a crate, or stuff that I don't mind spoiling. Get rid of this because I will never eat that again. The problem with the cured meats like that is they are salty, which means when you eat them, it drives down your hydration. And to me, that's really annoying. So I don't use them. Right now, you can see my sanity is recovering because we're out of the lunar phase. So I'm just going to hoof it over here rather than ride the bike, because I'm kind of waiting for that to do its thing. And then I'm going to cure myself before I go in. If you don't know, haven't watched the previous videos, I am about to go into Highland. I will get my green check mark. I will also loot everything in Highland, because that is where I'm going to get a lot of parts that are a lot of materials that I need for crafting the higher level stuff that I need, including my tier 3 gear. Oh, come on. Can't hit the broadside of a barn. Usually there's one under the gas station, but there's definitely going to be one on top. Alright, let's start this. Vanadium crystal, that is one of the things that I'm going to need for the gear. Going to need a bunch of that actually. It is really cool that it is giving it to me on every crate so far. That's awesome. Not normal, but awesome. I guess it can be normal. It's just something you don't want to count on. Oh, I thought I saw someone there. Alright. Hey! Took you guys long enough. Even got the guy downstairs. There's another crystal. This is going great. I don't know why those first two shots didn't hit him. That's kind of weird. Look at every shelf. Get all of the loot out of here. Oh, where did you come from? There's no entrance over here. So that's that building. Watch out for the sniper up here. Although that was not it. Nope, there's the sniper. Boy, you are just getting lucky with me using the shot for the Frost Vortex before I hit you. There we go. I think there's someone on the roof of this building too. But he'll probably jump down while I'm in here. We do want to go up the ladder where the sniper was, but before I do, okay, finally, get all the loot out of here. Alright, now that we cleared that, I'm going to go up the ladder. You can see all my gears breaking. The thing is, I am about to craft tier 3 gear, so I don't want to waste resources on repairing it. Because after this run, I'm hoping I will have enough stuff to be able to craft all tier 3 gear. So why would I bother repairing tier 2 gear when I'm literally about to change it anyway. I know I saw another one. There she is. What are you doing, you crazy lady? Hiding isn't going to save you. Don't think that's everybody. Feel like somebody's still left. And they're probably going to be in the house, not this one, but the other house. Oh, maybe it was everybody. Yep, nothing in the bathroom. Guess I was wrong. It was everybody. Come on. This is where we start to have some fun. Because there are a lot of enemies here. Aww. I was hoping they wouldn't be aggroed. Where is that coming from? I don't even see anybody down there. Whatever. You aren't even hitting me, so not really going to worry about it too much. Oh, it's behind me. Somebody went out in the field to get me, and I wasn't there anymore. Ooh, he wasn't there. I swore I saw somebody there. Alright. Go ahead and get the restaurant. Get the recipe. Which I already have the recipe, so that's gonna mean it's gonna give me the actual food. So at least getting a recipe that you already have isn't a total waste. Oh, whoops. This is the way I want to go. Get this. And then spring legs is helpful here, but not necessary if you can just get on the railing and jump up. And then run all the way over here. Grab the crate. That completes the green check mark for Highland, but it does, it's only maybe half the loot.
Did you hear that?
If even that. Because every one of these houses is just loaded with stuff. Look at these guys all up high thinking it's going to help. Alright, that is not the door I wanted to go through. Whoops, I did not mean to hit that. Funny that my boots were damaged because I didn't see him aiming at my feet. It just seems weird.
Someone getting tired? A little.
Not used to looking up high, and these guys are on tables. Up high for some reason. Look at this. Good grief. It's weird how she does that weird little walk around thing sometimes when you go to grab stuff. I don't think I've ever found anything in this room of these houses. I don't know why they don't use that for spawning loot, but they don't. See? No loot. Again, I don't know. I don't get it. Why are you not picking that up? Hi. Just wondering why the music was still playing. Still playing. How'd you get in there? Instead of running away. Whoops. I don't know why execute didn't work that time, but oh, hey. Oh, come on. Jump over that. Really thought you would have gotten pulled through by hitting him, trying to hit him. Alright. That is 99% of the town. Last little bit is right over here. Back of this truck. We got those enemies I started with that respawned. And that is the full run. So the question now is, how much is that going to let me craft? Because now it's going to be a few hours before I can do that again. Let's break this down first. Oh, I need sniper. Yeah, I don't need that. And we are way low on ammo, so I have got to prioritize ammo. Alright, so we got all of this stuff. Let's take a look. What about upgrading? No, that was the right spot. Since I am so low, this seems like a good time to upgrade to steel. And I don't have a lot of steel. I don't think I have any iron ore, which I don't. So I'm going to have to before I do. Hides. Rawhide in particular. And then this requires crystals, which I cannot spare right now. Well, we can't even get those. That's the next area. We can get these, but I'd have to go farm them. So I guess that's as good as it's going to get, but it's still an increase of 40. I just need rawhide, and the thing is, you need other pelts in order to craft rawhide. And you have to have the mimetic unlocked called leatherworking. But now that I have it, I should be able to craft a low-level backpack expansion, which will give me some extra weight capacity. Let's take a look. Well, first thing actually would be the gloves for capturing deviants. Don't care about the material right now. Second thing would be the key armor. And then we can just start going down the list, which I don't have steel. So again, steel is my limiting factor. I wanted that backpack expansion. That way I can carry a little bit more. I'm actually going to head across the way over here, because actually across the street there is a ton of rock of every kind. And by the time you run around in a circle and loot the whole field, the beginning is respawned. And so you can just unlimited farm resources here. Just gonna go until I can't go anymore because I'm overweight, and I can't sprint because I can't stand not being able to sprint. So weight is going to be my limiting factor. Which still won't be enough steel for everything that I need, but it will be enough to get me going. Keep an eye out for silver, because you will frequently run across silver here, which if you get precious metal refining is just money in the bank. One of the things that you do want to do and pay attention to is that every safe zone has vendors. Those vendors do have the ability to buy from you. They have $50,000, and so you can sell $50,000 worth of goods to them, and it resets every phase, but it doesn't reset with the phase reset. It's a couple days behind. So like right now, we only have the 3 vendors because we only have 3 safe zones unlocked. So you could get $150,000 if you planned it out and worked it out accordingly, so that you sell every bit of what the cash that they have. But then when phase 2 starts, we're going to get more vendors, 2 more vendors, and that's another 100,000. So yeah, basically one loop around got me to exhausted. And by the time I get home, I'm not going to be able to sprint anymore. Maybe. We'll see. And the lunar thing is starting, so good timing. That was interesting. So the first wave just... Look at that. What is going on here? The first two waves just died. I didn't even do anything. I don't think I got the experience for it either, but that was wild. All right. Now, one thing I didn't do is loot this direction in the cars. Well, overweight. So I'm just going to do these two cars. There are more down the road, but I hate not being able to sprint, and I'm not hopping on and off the bike 100 times to go 50 feet each time, so it's just not going to happen. We're just going to go home. Break down. Flip the switch. Start crafting. Nice thing about the electric stoves, if you are new, oh man, that's right. Well, if I disconnect the stove, do we have enough power? No. So what will it take for me to make another solar panel? 3 more steel. If you are building correctly, your limiting factor will always be power. Whoops. All right, that should give me enough to get this going. What I was going to say is electric furnaces will run 2 of your Q items simultaneously, where the charcoal ones only did 1 at a time, and they craft a whole lot faster. So yeah, let's just do that. And that. That will craft all of the ore that I just picked up. Give me plenty of steel to start doing the rest of the stuff that I need to do. did I have for gear? Tier 2. 1. 3. I have gloves. And the top. Okay, tier 3. Tier 3. Tier 3. And tier 3. So all of my armor is now tier 3. Rifle at tier 3. The pistol I'm leaving at tier 1 intentionally. I use it for getting animals. It's pretty much the only thing I use it for. So I don't really need a secondary weapon other than for that. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get rid of that. Tier 2. Oh yeah, I should craft another one of those. Hopefully I have the stuff to do it. 2, 2, 2. I just like to make sure. I'm just a little overly cautious. Because I have destroyed new stuff that I have crafted. And then kicked myself for having done it. So let's do this in tier 3. And should have 10 ice cubes here. And I have my northern, which means I should be able to craft a tier 3 frozen pike and equip it. And then that I am definitely going to be giving a mod, which I am going to use. So where is this? Does it tell you? Why is it showing more than one? Oh, because it's on the stuff that's in storage. Okay. And then, whoops. Whoops. I don't want to equip it, but I do want to put first electrocution on it. Yeah, I don't really need that. Yep, that works. Yeah. See, at one point I did have a surge build. So I've upgraded and used some of those. Alright. So now we can get rid of the sword. Put away all of the stuff that I've got. Really don't care if that stuff spoils, that's why I'm just throwing it in there. Alright, so now we have all tier 3 gear. All the gear that I want to be tier 3 is tier 3. We have no ammo, but hold on. Let's go ahead and grab a bunch of steel. Might as well do this. There we go. Now we're starting to get started. 2700 is a start. What was the limiting factor? Gunpowder. And I can't make gunpowder because I don't have acid. That's going to be my limiting factor for a while. Alright, let that continue crafting. How about these guys? I can build another one. And another one, which, whoops, gives me the maximum that I'm able to build right now. Whoops. How many empties do I have? 2. But in all reality, I don't need you anymore. Oops. Let's go inherit resources. Deviations. I'll take a, whoops, 5-3, 5-3, 5-3. Don't have enough containers for another one right now, but this will help. Wait a minute. Oh, that's right. I caught one fishing. And I didn't even look at what I got. Oh, 111. That'll give us a boost. That's only 7 containers. let's go through these. He's at 100. Let's put him at max. Put this guy at max. This guy, or this container. That's the only other one I had, right? Oops. Let's just do those right now. Since I do only have 3. Whoops. Wrong freaking guy. I think they're all going to be at the bottom. That is probably my best option until phase 2, when I will actually get the opportunity. Did I? Really would like to have an artisan hand though in here. Alright, we'll let the frog run for a little while and then change him out later for an artisan hand. don't even remember hitting silver. Oh, I didn't. The miner got it for me. Digby. Hey, wait. The whole plan. You idiot. Why'd you take off right away? Alright. So, we have electric stuff going, we have max generators, we have all of our containers. The only other thing is to really start getting the pumps and filters going. It is going to take a total of 4 of these, which I did not put the water containers correct, or else I would... Well, they look correct. I think I actually have to have them facing that way in order for it to work. Put them right up at that roof. Come on. No? There we go. That'll give me enough room. And I can fit 4 of these in here. Daisy chain the electric. They're all going to connect from that as the source. And they're all going to drain. All right, where is the other? There it is. Into the bottom of this. I can't tell if that pipe is coming to the bottom of this or not. No, it's not, because I somehow lost it. There, now I can see that it's coming to the bottom. What is going on that you're having such a hard time freaking picking that up? And how is that one going uphill? The hell? Alright, so all 4 of them are draining into there. Now what it's going to be is that 2 of them are going to be water. Let's see if I can even change. Yeah, I can change them right now. And 2 of them are going to be contaminated water into impure acid. which obviously they're not going to run until we're in a contaminated zone, but that is coming up in the near future, very near future. So we just got to get the pumps built and then we'll be good to go. And I don't have enough refined parts. Okay, so the pump is going to go to the lift pump. The lift pump is going to go up to the reservoir. The lift pump is going to get electricity. Let's just do it from the refrigerator. I'm not trying to connect. Weird. And then the pumps will get power from this, and then we'll just daisy chain across as I have the ability to build more. But that one right now, they default to dirty water, so we at least have dirty water getting pumped right now. Let's grab the rest of the stuff out of these, kill the switch, and go check. Oh, come on. Where we're at on electricity, because that'll determine how many pumps I can build. Of course, I blocked the window I had open. Oh, and you can't shut it from the outside? Really? There it goes. Alright, so 42 out of 78 leaves me 36. Which leaves me 3 more pumps, so I can have a total of 4 pumps right now. So go to build, go to the pumps, and we are going to track formula. I want to build 3. And so we are going to, okay, right now, because I'm in the base, it's taking into account what I have on me. So we still need 40 carbon fiber, all the refined parts, and like 4 electronic parts. Well, the out of that, the carbon and the refined parts come from higher tier areas, tier 3 areas. And so that's the type of area that I'm going to have to loot in order to build those. So I now know that. I have it. Well, I told it to track it. So if we come down here, nope, wish list, track. So that's what I'm going to be able to, you're going to have to get. Carbon fiber, refined parts, electronic parts, and even the electronic parts is 4 parts. I can completely ignore that. I don't even have to worry about it. I need 40 carbon fiber and all 60 of the refined parts. what's going to happen is when I leave my territory, it's going to show the entire list as though I'm building them from scratch. But I don't really need all of it. So the only thing I need to pay attention to is 40 carbon fiber and 60 refined. Once I have those, I know I can build them. So that is what's going to happen when I am no longer streaming. I am going to go do the grinding, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Hey guys, thanks a lot for sticking through to the end with me. I appreciate it, and I would also appreciate if you would smash those buttons. I know you know how that system works. It does help the algorithms, and I greatly appreciate it. You have a good one. Be good to each other, and I'll catch you on the next video.